This is the biggest and most complex fine art newborn setup I've created to date. The concept of this fine art session was to portray the big sisters as part of the frame painting in the background, while their little brother will be here on the table resting with all these props, teapots, cookies, cakes, sugar, and cups. The sisters will then reach out to the table, symbolizing their bond with each other. They will be having tea time together and eventually bond with their new baby brother and welcoming him to the family. To bring this vision to life, we had to create 3 different backdrops. Initially, I thought these 2 backdrops, this one over here and the one at the back, would be sufficient. But after detailed measuring, I realized that we need to duplicate the background at the very back, but at lower heights to match the height of this table. I photographed this session with my Hasselblad X2D II paired with the XCD 55V lens. I'm excited to see how fast the autofocus will perform. I'm also excited for the focal length, which will enable me to shoot at closer distance, especially given this very wide backdrop. It's about 2.5 meters. My studio is quite compact and limited, so I really look forward to how this will really give me flexibility and how easier it will be with my workflow, because this 55mm is equivalent to 43mm in the full frame. As we have these 2 backdrops layered with some distance in between, we had to use multiple lightings. We had the Godox 8100, 8200, 8400, 8600, and even the 1200. And they are combined with various modifiers as well, the 135 and 165 dip white umbrella. Is it called dip white? Yeah, the parabolic white umbrella, as well as a small strip box. We also had the BFB flash projector to create a subtle ray of light for the first setup. As the sisters were getting their hair and makeup done, we began the session with baby on his own. With the smaller background, we lighted it with the BFB for the ray of light effect to give its calm and natural vibe. And I took several compositions and different angles as well. Really appreciated the X2D II tilting screen and the 55mm focal length because I was able to take higher angles very easily. It really helped with my altitude problem. To create the hot tea effects, we used this Smoke Ninja Pro hazard kit with different kind of attachment. I was told that this is safe for baby 6 months and above, but as we wanted to keep it very safe for the newborn baby, we created several composites with the 1 cup, with the teapot. The reason why I needed this for this hot tea effect is obviously for safety reasons. We don't want anything hot or dangerous when the session involves a baby or toddlers. I love how this kit has different modes and different power as well, very easy to use and assemble. I like how it comes with different kind of attachment for different kind of effects. It really helped me with this session, and I really look forward to creating more setups with this Smoke Ninja Pro kit. The main challenge for the first setup is honestly the pose for the baby, where he is seated on a table, gently lying down on this cookie jar. We needed to safely balance baby on his own while I have my assistant watching him very nearby. These are the results of the first setup. It is soft, balanced. I love the color palette. It is aligned to our mood board. This really shows how baby is finally here with the family, welcome into the home. That is why we use the same background as what we used for the background of the siblings painting. The next setup involving the siblings was actually significantly bigger. It's the actual backdrop that we have here. This is where I really appreciate the 55 focal length, because I only needed to stand about 2 meters from this background. It allows me to adjust the baby, adjust the siblings back and forth to my camera easily without having to run back and forth. The next thing I really love about this lens is the weight. The size is relatively small. The weight is only about 372 grams, so combined with the X2D II, together the system is around 1.2 kilograms. So I think I'll be happy to carry this around when I travel. And it's very easy for me to move around in a newborn session as well. So this might be my ultimate choice for work and travel. I don't know. Compared to the 35-100. Yet to decide, but from my experience today, I'm very happy with the lens. Oh, by the way, I don't know about you guys, but I really like how this lens has the aperture ring as well as the manual switch in the lens, which enables me to easily control whenever I want to use the manual focus. The most challenging part for the second setup is honestly to balance the mood and excitement of the two sisters while keeping their baby brother asleep the whole time. They get excited and happy. They were basically having their tea time in an unusual place, in an unusual setup. Behind the frames, they were just talking, giggling, pouring some tea, reaching for the cookies, for the cakes, trying them, nibbling on the snacks. Baby did wake up, and so we had to take a meal break. And we had to rebuild the sisters' mood from the beginning again. It was quite tough, but I mean, the whole process was beautiful. The pictures were definitely worth the hard work. This final images captures a lot more than just the setup. It's not about the camera, the lens, the lighting that we use. It's not just about the props, the fancy big background that we have there. It really is about the story of these three siblings, transitioning, connecting, creating a new bond, welcoming their new baby brother, and how they find their place with each other in the family. And that's my story behind this fine art session. If this inspired you, please like, subscribe, and share this video. I look forward to seeing you in my next sessions. Bye.